Be here for next month's Farm and Fun Time. We're doing that in Kentucky at Romp, at the festival Romp. So we will be missing out on it this next month. But the month after that, come to that show because it's over at the Paramount and it's Rodney Crowell and it's going to be awesome.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
No cigar smoking, no blunt smoking. Come on, y'all. No vaping.
15 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3.
In the blue hills of Virginia, where the tall pines kiss the sky, how my heart thrills in Virginia when the love shines in your eyes. In the evening, you're a picture so fair, mellow moonbeams kissing your hair. In the blue hills of Virginia, I hope to win ya, sweetheart mine.
Radio Bristol presents Farm and Fun Time. Live from the birthplace of Country Music Museum in beautiful downtown Bristol.
In the evening, you're a picture so fair, mellow moonbeams kissing your hair. In the blue hills of Virginia, I hope to win ya, sweetheart mine. Yes, yes, yes. Thank y'all. Live from the McLaughlin Performance Theater here at the birthplace of Country Music Museum in downtown Bristol. I'm your host, Farm and Fun Timer Chris Trulson, welcoming you to another live broadcast of Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. It's going to be an amazing show this evening, and of course, we have an equally amazing live audience. Make some noise, y'all. Yeah. We want to thank everybody tuning in wherever you may be. We appreciate the support, and I know we've got folks who always tune in all over the country, so thank you for that as well. Tonight is going to be a pretty amazing show. We've got a duo of two very accomplished musicians who blur the lines between bluegrass, old-time, early country, and blues. We have Compton and Newberry are with us this evening. And from the Golden State of California, we have what I think to be one of the biggest up-and-coming talents in contemporary country music here tonight. Jesse Daniel is here, y'all. I was just saying before the show, the folks who were lucky enough to get tickets to this show, this is one they're going to be bragging about for years to come. I swear to it. It's going to be a good show. So, also tonight, for this month's Farm Report, we're headed to Holston Valley to Mud Hollow Farms, where we're going to learn about hydroponic lettuce. Yeah. Yeah. And, of course, we have Bill and the Bells here. This is Aiden, this is Andrew, and this is Kalia. All right. As is becoming new tradition for us, we like to work up a song about 4 minutes before the show, just to get an adrenaline rush. So here you go. This is one that we just worked up. Oh yeah. Please, please come back. Don't take a train coming down the track. me so near, you would never call me dear. Don't you know I would die for you? Now you're gone, this is what I do. A lover, please, please come back. Don't take a train coming down the track. Don't, please don't let me, don't leave me in misery. Oh no. Please, please come back. Don't catch a train coming down the track. Don't, please don't leave me. Don't leave me in misery. Lover, please, please come back. Lover, please, please come back. Your lover, please, please come back. All right. Yeah, Josh, cut that one when we do the edit. Thanks. All right. You did? Let's do it again. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We won't do that to y'all. All right. Here's one we kind of sort of know. This is called Sneaky Snake. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boys and girls, take warning. When you go near the lake, keep your eyes wide open and look for a sneaky snake. Maybe you won't see him, or maybe you won't hear, but he'll sneak up behind you. He's gonna steal all of your root beer. Then sneaky snake goes a dancing, wiggling and a hissing. Sneaky snake goes a dancing, a giggling and a kissing. I don't like old sneaky snake. He laughs too much, you'll see. When he goes a wiggling through the grass, it tickles his underneath. Sneaky snake drinks root beer, and he just makes me sick. When he is not drinking, he looks just like a stick. He doesn't have any arms or legs, you cannot see his ears, but he'll sneak up behind you. He's gonna drink all of your root beer. Then sneaky snake goes a dancing, wiggling and a hissing. Sneaky snake goes a dancing, a giggling and a kissing. I don't like old sneaky snake. He laughs too much, you see. When he goes a wiggling through the grass, it tickles his underneath. Oh! Sneaky snake goes a dancing, wiggling to see. When he goes a wiggling through the grass, it tickles his underneath. Thank you so much. And now for a word from one of our great sponsors, Eastman Credit Union. Hi there, how you doing? Hope you don't mind us crooning about Eastman Credit Union. They're the reason that you're able to tune in. If you like all the things that we're doing, let them know how much you're approving. Say thank you, Eastman Credit Union. Yes, tell them thanks for their support of Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. Remember, ECU is there for you, from using your phone to transfer money, to making a deposit, signing loan documents from anywhere. For more information, visit ecu.org and join Farm and Fun Time in saying, thank you, Eastman Credit Union. Hey, thanks. All right. Well, that's our little portion of the show to kick things off. And our first featured act of the evening, we've got a really great duo, as I mentioned, y'all. To say the least, these guys are impressive. Comprised of Grammy Award... Come on out. Comprised of Grammy Award winner and longtime member of the Hartford Band and the Nashville Bluegrass Band, mandolinist Mike Compton is joined by IBMA winner, celebrated songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist Mr. Joe Newberry, which make up the unique sounds of Compton and Newberry. The duo effortlessly blends early country music, blues, and songwriting together in a new and distinct way. We're sure that you're going to enjoy these two on the program tonight. I'm happy to have these guys here. Please give a big Farm and Fun Time welcome to Compton and Newberry.
How is everybody tonight? That's Mike Compton. I'm Joe Newberry. If you call me Mike, I'll answer. And if you call him Joe, he'll say, my name's Mike. Tennessee Breakdown, fitting.
Well, I rode away to Sears and Roebuck, ordered me a silver tone. The postman brought it in a big black horse in a paper box 4 feet long. My silver tone blues. Well, my baby's gone, but I'm not alone, 'cause I got my old silver tone, my silver tone guitar blues. Well, my baby's gone, but I'm not alone, 'cause I got my old silver tone. Now play. Well, I went downtown last Saturday, down in front of Hardison's store. It made me holler and a dime and a quarter, and I'm going back there for more. Oh, my silver tone blues. Well, my baby's gone, but I'm not alone, 'cause I got my old silver tone. Oh, my silver tone guitar blues. Well, my baby's gone, but I'm not alone, 'cause I got my old silver tone. Silver tone blues. Well, my baby's gone, but I'm not alone, 'cause I got my old silver tone guitar blues. Well, my baby's gone, but I'm not alone, 'cause I got my old silver tone. Yeah. That was a John Hartford song. Well, not actually one of John's. It was written by the late, great Mr. Benny Martin, fiddler. What you gonna do for him, Joseph?
You are never too far away from Sunday morning, even on a Thursday night. In 1936, Charlie and Bill Monroe walked into WPT Studios in Charlotte, recorded 12 of the most iconic sides in country music. This was their theme song for a long time, and it asked a really good question: what would you give in exchange for your soul? Brothers far from the Savior today, risking your soul for the things that decay. Oh, if today God should call you away, what would you give in exchange for your soul?
Oh, what would you give
In exchange,
What would you give?
in exchange,
What would you give in exchange for your soul? Oh, if today God should call you away, oh, what would you give in exchange for your soul?
mercy is calling lest the dear Savior tenderly plead. Risk not your soul, it's precious indeed. What would you give in exchange for your soul?
Oh, what would you give?
In exchange,
What would you give?
in exchange,
What would you give in exchange for your soul? Oh, if today got you go, you away. Oh, what would you give in exchange for your soul?
more than the silver and gold of this earth, more than all jewels the Spirit is worth. God the Creator has given His word. What would you give in exchange for your soul?
Oh, what would you give?
In exchange,
What would you give?
in exchange,
What would you give in exchange for your soul? Oh, if today got to go your way. Oh, what would you give in exchange for your soul? Well, thank you. I want to apologize to the folks on this side. Y'all are not getting exactly the best angle on me from over there. But it's what you got, right? Well, well, I thought I ought to say something. This is probably the first tune I ever learned out of a book, and I only was able to learn it out of a book because I had spent an embarrassing experience working with an orchestra of people and a band that Chris mentioned, Nashville Bluegrass Band, years ago. We did sort of a Christmas program, and us country musicians didn't know when to come in and when to stop. And so I went home and got a book that was given to me by the late Butch Baldessari. It had notes in it about the size of butter beans. I think it was written for little kids, but I ended up learning how to read music again from going through that book. And this is a tune that I got out of there. I didn't know at the time that it had been loved on so much that nobody wanted to play it anymore. And but I mentioned it to Joe and asked him, would he mind playing Old Melinda with me? And apparently it was one that he had known from childhood, and he flipped out.
I said, "Oh, Melinda!" I knew it from a fiddler named Bob Walters in the Midwest, and Bob used to go around. He had a beautiful style. Bob used to go around with his wife Goldie, who was about this high, and they would drag around a portable pump organ on a horse-drawn wagon to go play dances. And there's tapes of them playing, and you hear Goldie just going, "Foomba, foomba, 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 foomba." And then in the middle, she'll go, "Wee! Whoopee!" And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I feel when I play Old Melinda with Mike Compton. Right there.
Feel free to whoopee at any point. 2, 3. This next one has been done probably about 450 different times, but I can almost guarantee you haven't heard it done like this.
That is true.
You want to tell them about it?
Oh, good Lord. Mike and I we've taken to doing 2-a-year rehearsals just for our own use. I mean, we play a lot, we travel a lot,
Two
but
more than we used to.
But these are concerted 4 or 5 day rehearsals where we just kick around new ideas and try and work on new material. And I loved this song, Careless Love, that it's been sung by a lot of people. And my favorite version was by an African-American fiddler named Joe Thompson. And so I was doing it like that, and Mike said, you know, it's like, everybody's done that. It sounds fine, but maybe put it in Doc Boggs tuning. So Doc Boggs, this was his standard tuning. We'll do Careless Love for you. This is the first time this is my old new banjo. It's a mid-60s Gibson Resonator. I'm sorry, it's going to be loud. Y'all might want to lean back just a little bit. Well, it's love, love, oh, careless love. Love, oh, love, careless love. Love, oh, love, oh, careless love. See what careless love has done. You across my chest. Lay my arms across my chest. Lay my arms across my chest. Tell my mother I'm going home to rest. Love, oh love, oh careless love. Love, oh love, oh careless love. Love, oh careless love. See what careless love has done. Then dig my grave with a silver spade. You can dig my grave with a silver spade. Dig my grave with a silver spade. Let me down with a golden chain. Love, oh love, oh careless love. Love, oh love, oh careless love. Love, oh love, oh careless love. See what careless love has done. I'll ask of you one kind favor. I'll ask of you one kind favor. I'll ask of you one kind favor. Let my soul rest in peace. Love, oh love, oh careless love. Love, oh love, oh careless love. Love, oh love, oh careless love. See what careless love has done. See what careless love has done. We have any Bill Monroe fans here tonight? That's what I'm talking about. All right. This is one of his. This is one of his honky tonk numbers. The first one of these boogies that he did, and this is called Honky Tonk Swing. But he did three others, right?
He did honky tonk. This was the first. The second was Bluegrass Stomp, I think, or the third, and Bluegrass Special, and Bluegrass Twist, or Bluegrass Part 1, depending on which record you bought. They're all just pretty much the same chord progression, but they're in different keys. He got paid for it 4 times.
Brilliant.
This has got more old-timey notes in it.
time with you is short. We've got one more to do. I wrote this song when I was teaching in England at the world's most aptly named music camp called Sore Fingers. They work you hard, but about the middle of the week, you start playing with a fluency that you don't get if you're not playing 20 hours a day. So I wrote this about all of my sweet relatives who are up in heaven, my mother and my dad and my sister. And I'm going to sing it for them, and I'll sing it for you whether your folks are here or up above. This is Singing as We Rise. And if you'll catch the chorus if you want to sing. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be
Loud.
There you go. We want to thank Farm and Fun Time for having us, and the birthplace of country music, and the Bristol Museum, and Chris Trilson and all of our friends here. And thank you for coming out and supporting live music. It means a lot. And we can't wait to see Jesse in about 5 minutes. Here we go. Singing as we rise. Up on the mountain, Mother is singing, laughing and shouting, her sweet voice is ringing. Pay no mind to dark and stormy skies. Mother is singing, singing as we rise. Singing as we rise. Singing as we rise. Headed to the pinnacle. Singing as we rise. Up on the mountain, my father is working his obligations. He's never shirking. Paid no mind to dark and stormy skies. Father is working, working as we rise. Working as we rise. Working as we rise. Headed to the pinnacle. Working as we rise. Up on the mountain, sister is preaching a wonderful message. It's powerful teaching. Pay no mind to dark and stormy skies. Sister is preaching, preaching as we rise. Preaching as we rise. Preaching as we rise. Headed to the pinnacle. Preaching as we rise. Up on the mountain, Mother is singing, laughing and shouting. That sweet voice is ringing. Pay no mind to dark and stormy skies. Mother is singing, singing as we rise. Singing as we rise. Singing as we rise. Head to the pinnacle. Singing as we rise. We are headed to the pinnacle. Singing as we rise. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mike Compton and Mr. Joni Berry.
Compton and Newberry, y'all. Give it up. Good stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, y'all. Love it. Thanks, guys.
Let me get my cheat sheet.
Cheat sheet. All right, how about that? One more hand for Compton and Newberry. And we're going to jump into another great sponsor for Farm and Fun Time, the newest sponsor, Toyota of Bristol. Play our newest jingle. Ready? Toyota is the best-selling car in the U.S. Toyota. Oh, yeah.
In Bristol.
For 15 years, Toyota has been the best-selling car in America, and with good reason. Toyota has a reputation for building reliable, long-lasting vehicles with high resale value for their models. Toyota also has a strong commitment to sustainability with the goal of achieving zero carbon emissions for its vehicles by 2050. For more information, visit toyotabristol.com. Toyota, it's the best-selling car in the USA. Come and test drive one today, and you can bet you'll be impressed with your Toyota in Bristol. Thank you, Toyota of Bristol. We appreciate your support for Farmin' Fun Time. I think we got it. We've got it. Did y'all know we have a really good fiddler in our band? It's true. It's true. This is Kalia Yeagle, everybody. She's gonna play you a rip-roaring tune. This is one of the most ripping fiddle tunes of all ripping fiddle tunes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called Hell Among the Yearlings. Tear it up. Kalia Yeagle on the fiddle. I always wondered what that tune actually meant. Hell Among the Yearlings. I don't know what kind of hell. It's a dark, dark one. All right. This one is not so dark. This is a tune about race car driving. We're in the right place to do that. It's a tune from Jim Croce. It's called Rapid Roy That Race Car Boy. It's called Rapid Roy That Stock Car Man. Goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. best driver in the land. Said that he learned to race a stock car by running shine out of Alabama. Well, the demolition derby and the figure eight is easy money in the bank. Said I'm running from the man in Oklahoma City in a 500-gallon tank. Well, Rapid Roy, that stock car boy, he's a too much to believe. You know, we always got an extra pack of cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm and say, baby, baby. He got another one that just say, hey, hey. Sunday afternoon, that dirt track demons in a 57 Chevrolet. So cool, that racing fool, he don't know what fear's about. Driving 130 miles an hour, smiling at the camera with a toothpick in his mouth. He got a gal back home named Dixie Dawn, but he got honeys all along the way. Well, you ought to hear him screaming for a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. Well, Rapid Roy, that stock car boy, he's too much to believe. You know, we always got an extra pack of cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm and say, baby, baby. He got another one and just say, hey, hey. Sunday afternoon, that dirt track demons in a 57 Chevrolet. Cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm and say, baby, baby. He got another one and just say, hey, hey. Sunday afternoon, that dirt track demons in a 57 Chevrolet. We'll save the jingle to the end. Yeah. All right. Thanks, y'all. It's called Rapid Roy, the stock car boy. And, y'all, it's time for us to jump into the Farm Report, one last segment before we get to our amazing headliner for the evening. And I'm excited about tonight's segment. The Farm Report profiles regional farmers strengthening our community through sustainable, eco-friendly practices, helping to positively impact our region's food access and health. And every month we visit a regional farm and do a profile piece on that farm, as you all know. This month we didn't stray too far from home, and we went and visited Jake Slagle over at South Holston, Mud Hollow Farms. Jake started a family farm back in 2017. He's been developing and focusing production on the farm for over the years. In 2021, they built a large-scale greenhouse developing and focusing on hydroponic lettuces that they now supply to restaurants across the region. They also bring their top-of-the-line produce to families throughout the area through sales at various farmers markets and via their popular CSA. And we spoke with Jake to learn a little bit more about their impressive produce. Let's check it out.
Okay, my name's Jake Slagle. We are at Mud Hollow Farms here in Bristol, Tennessee, out near the South Holston Dam. I'm not sure exactly what year my grandfather bought this land. It was probably back in the 70s or 80s. Was mostly used for hunting, fishing. We had some ponds that my grandfather fished. I worked with the special needs programs at Tennessee High in a bunch of their gardens and kind of helped build some raised beds and some hoop houses for them. And I watched how much they loved it, and it kind of made me fall in love with working in the garden and growing stuff, and especially being able to eat your own food or eat whatever you grow. That always is an enjoyable factor of it. So East Tennessee, I feel like it was very kind of old school with how they farm, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're just very old school with kind of how they have always grown their food and grown everything. So moving out west, I really got a good idea of new ways to grow things and kind of new ideas on how you could grow your food and healthier ways to grow your food and cleaner ways for the environment to grow your food. So hydroponics was kind of the main thing that I did out there that I really felt like could be beneficial here and work as kind of a business model here. So the setup, especially on this system, it was my first full setup of doing a system was this one. It took me a few weeks kind of to get the idea of all the kinks and everything, but it definitely helped from where I worked at school and to know like this important that everything's going downhill, kind of the drains and everything like that. So my previous knowledge from college helped a lot putting this one together because it was able to say, I remember how important it was that this was like this. So we do, especially during the winter and spring months, we do a Salanova mix. We harvest every week. We take a bunch to the Asheville Farmers Market and sell to a distributor there called Mountain Foods. They sell to a lot of the restaurants and a lot of the buyers down there. It is one of our staples in our CSA boxes that we deliver every Thursday. So every week, if you order a box, you're going to get some of this lettuce in it, which is kind of everybody's favorite part of every week's box is our lettuce. So we keep it on the menu and we sell a lot of it that way. We've got a green crisp and a red crisp. We try to do one of each color. If we have a variety, we want to do a red and a green just for looks purposes in a case. It looks a lot better. So we've got a red and green crisp, we've got a red and green oak leaf, and then a red and green butter. And we use those, like in your CSA box, you'll get one of each color. So it kind of makes a good salad. You can mix them up. There's definitely not as many young people farming as what we need. We need more young people farming. We need more young people getting out in the fields or in greenhouses kind of learning about how to grow our food, because like I said, in 10 years, who knows who's going to be growing it. First of all, I want this area to kind of expand growing or supporting local farmers and eating fresher and because it's hard for us to know what's going to happen in 10 years with our food sources and everything. So it's important that we practice now, buying local and kind of learning about where our food's coming from, how our food's grown, and the importance of eating clean and local food. So our Facebook, we always post our menus on Facebook, kind of keep it up to date. Our website's mudhollowfarmstn.com. The easiest way, come out here. You can come see us Wednesday through Sunday, 10 to 4. We're always out here. So if you ever see us over here, stop in and give us a yell, because we love having people around. Just because I said I enjoyed the peace and quiet doesn't mean I don't want people over here.
All right. To learn more about food and farming, visit Appalachian Resource Conservation and Development Council at arcd.org. Big thanks to Jake at Mud Hollow. I think he's here. Where you at, Jake? There he is back there. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming out, and thanks for having us. It's a beautiful farm. Y'all need to go and check his stuff out, because it really is top of the line. And you can check out the farm report on our Facebook page as well, or visit him at mudhollowfarmstn.com. Thanks again, Jake. Appreciate it. All right, y'all have been an amazing audience thus far. You've been very patient. We appreciate it. And we're going to jump right into our featured artist of the evening. I really think one of the biggest up-and-coming acts of the current country music scene. Come on out, y'all. Yeah. Jesse Daniel and his fantastic band Know How to Throw Down. They came all the way from California to show you how it's done. Jesse's been filling theaters across the country with his signature take on traditional country music with a distinct voice and well-honed songwriting. It's been turning lots of heads in the meantime. The band's been putting a lot of miles on the road. We're really happy to have them here in Bristol. Is this y'all's first time here in Bristol? You've been here. You haven't played here, have you?
Never played.
Yeah, all right. This is his first time performing in Bristol. And we're happy to have Jesse Daniel, y'all.
Thank you, Chris. So good to be here in Bristol. I want to welcome everybody, and I want to give it up for Compton and Newbury and Bill and the Bells for getting things kicked off. Give a big old round of applause for them. Well, hey, my name is Jesse Daniel, and we play our kind of country, and we're going to play a little bit of our country music this evening. So good to be here. Let's have a good time. Been 1 week since I held you in my arms. Plenty of other girls, looks and charm, but any old body in a dingy bar don't give me that feeling down in my heart. So come on, baby, that's why I wrote this tune. Any old body in the world can see you're the only other woman in this world for me. So hang on, baby, now be home real soon. 'Cause I'm hell-bent on loving you. Can't think of a single thing I'd rather do. Go back home, turn down the lights, pull back the covers with you tonight. 'Cause I'm hell-bent on loving you. Picture in my wall, it's all I got. When I'm missing you so bad, it seems to help a lot. Please be true while I'm away. I'll be yours till my dying day. Come on, baby, now it won't take too long. I'll keep a book out on the road of pictures, words, and a sweetheart poem. Come on, baby, now wrote you this love song. 'Cause I'm hell-bent on loving you. Can't think of a single thing I'd rather do. Go back home, turn down the lights, pull back the covers with you tonight. 'Cause I'm hell-bent on loving you. Come on, Bristol, let's go! Hell-bent on loving you. Can't think of a single thing I'd rather do. Go back home, turn down the lights, pull back the covers with you tonight. 'Cause I'm hell-bent on loving you. Go back home, turn down the lights, pull back the covers with you tonight. 'Cause I'm hell-bent on loving you. Because I'm hell-bent on loving you. You've been walking real tall in a town so small, thinking everybody knows your name. What you gonna do when they catch up to you, send you for a ride of state? All them tattoos on his shirt don't make you any less a fool. Listen up to the words I'm saying, 'cause I'm taking you back to school. It's easy to be a big fish, baby, if you're swimming in a small pond. It's easy to feel real small when all the people who made you feel big are gone. If the boots you wear don't fit fit your feet, you better find another pair. 'Cause outside of that small pond, baby, you ain't going nowhere. Sneaky little eyes and them bright eyes are gonna bite you back one day. You paid your dues, you didn't make it, but you don't think you got the dues to pay. All them tattoos on your shirt don't make you any less a fool. Listen up to the words I'm saying, 'cause I'm taking you back to school. It's easy to be a big fish, baby, if you're swimming in a small pond. It's easy to feel real small when all the people who made you feel big are gone. If the boots you wear don't fit your feet, you better find another pair. Outside of that small pond, baby, you ain't going nowhere. It's easy to be a big fish, baby, if you're swimming in a small pond. It's easy to feel real small when all the people who made you feel big are gone. If the boots you wear don't fit your feet, you better find another pair. Outside of that small pond, baby, you ain't going nowhere. Outside of that small pond, baby, you ain't going nowhere. I've seen hell in an empty bottle, and I've seen nights that never seem to end. I've seen hunger, strife, and struggle, folks pass by without a handling. People call me crazy, some people call me so. Others say I'm strung out, destined just to be alone. Time and time again I've tried just to put it on a shelf. If you thought it's easy, babe, well come try for yourself. I've got a soft spot for the hard stuff. Lord, I can't seem to put it down. And I put my whole life into a glass pipe. I burn it up so I can watch me burn it down. and I was sitting at a stool at Flinger's bar. His eyes were wide under his sunglasses. Got to drinking, we went out to his car. Said he thought he knew where some easy money was. If we pulled it off, it'd mean more money, booze, and drugs. I went right in, I pulled the lick, and he said just one more stop. Pulled his gun, drew his badge, and oh boy, was a cop. I've got a soft spot for the hard stuff. Lord, I can't see to put it down. And I put my whole life into a glass pipe. I burn it up so I can watch me burn it down to the ground now. Get those hands clapping, Bristol. Come on, help us out here. There we go. My new home is in this prison, and it will be for 6 more years. And I've been talking to the counselor. She's trying to help me work through my petty fears. Said I never put my trust in things made by a man. Never have I set a goal, once did make a plan. She said, well, Hoss, you're the boss and you seem to know it all. One funny thing about this place is everybody's full. I've got a soft spot for the hard stuff. Lord, I can't see to put it down. And I put my whole life into a glass pipe. I burn it up so I can watch me burn it down. And I've got a soft spot for the hard stuff. Lord, I can't see to put it down. Put my whole life into a glass pipe. I burn it up so I can watch me burn it down. And I burned it up so I could watch me burn it down. Hey, thank you so much, folks. What an honor it is to be here in Bristol, Virginia at the birthplace of country music museum, to be doing this Radio Bristol segment. This is such an honor to be here, and I want to thank all of you for coming out, whether you're here to see the other artists, very talented artists, or to come see us, or just to be a part of this thing. I want to thank you because you are keeping this music alive by doing that. Otherwise, country music, as we know it, would not exist anymore. It's thanks to radio stations like these that keep it going. So I'm a huge fan. As he told you, I'm from California, but the rest of my band, we're kind of from all over. We've got Bakersfield, California, Caleb Mello. We've got Eddie B on the bass. He's from El Paso, Texas. Chris Shane on the drums. He's from Taylor, Texas. It's Jody Leifert on the backing vocals. She's a Northern California girl there. And we have got Mr. Joey Kokora on the guitar from Knoxville, Tennessee. So what we like to do is kind of take all the things we love about country music and combine them into one. I'm a huge fan of the Bakersfield sound and guys like Merle Haggard and Buck Owens. So I went ahead and wrote an instrumental tune that's on one of my records out there. This one is called Chickadee. Eddie B on the bass there. Chris Shane on the drums. The old guitar switch. How's everybody doing this evening? Good? Well, here's a song off of my record. We've got all kinds of records and CDs and things for sale outside. I'm going to be out there after the show. I would love to see you all out there. Here's a little bit of a dance-in song for you. And you can dance when you're sitting down. It is possible. So feel free. Well, I got out of work and I felt like shooting pool. Or maybe do a little drinking if I could find an empty stool. I've gotta find a way to pass some of this extra time, since my house is dark and empty and that girl of mine left me high and lonesome. She played me for a fool. Down at the Buckhorn Bar they had a good house band. I'd had about all of the solitude that this old boy could stand. I pulled my truck up underneath the flashing neon lights, saw a pretty little woman as I walked inside. Must have seen that hurting in my eyes, 'cause she took my hand. And all she said was, 2 steps forward and 1 step back. We was moving to the rhythm in the honky-tonk shack. My troubles and my worries, they all seemed to slip away. I know it's late and I should probably go home, but I can't leave you dancing out here all alone. I got nobody waiting up for me, so I think I'll stay. Oh, wind 'em up now, boy, let's go. I felt my heart start beating as I pulled her body close to mine. She had the red lips, swinging hips, and she knew how to have a good time. She was a true heartbreaker, it was plain to see. So I asked her if she wanted to come home with me. Said you couldn't make me leave this hardwood floor if you tried. So all we did was 2 steps forward and 1 step back. We was moving to the rhythm and the honky-tonk shack. My troubles and my worries, they all seem to slip away. And I know it's late and I should probably go home, but I can't leave you dancing out here all alone. I got nobody waiting up for me, so think I'll stay. I got nobody waiting up for me, so I think I'll stay. I never knew just how to treat you right. Tired all the time from staying out all night. And the years went by, I thought I only blinked my eyes. Short on patience, quick to lose my cool. I pedaled to the floor just like a one-track fool. I let you slip away off into the passing lane. Looking back in the rearview mirror, I can see things a little more clear. I hope you found what you were looking for. After all this time has passed, nothing compares to the love we had. If I knew what I know now, I would have loved you more. And in the dead of night, where the rain falls soft and quiet, it takes me back to your sweet loving care. And if we met today, when both our hair is turned gray, would you still see the man whose love you share? Looking back in the rearview mirror, I can see things a little more clear. I hope you found what you were looking for. After all this time has passed, nothing compares to the love we had. If I knew what I know now, I would have loved you more. If I knew what I know now, I would have loved you more. Thank you so much, folks. We're having a good time out on the road right now. We just did the entire West Coast out there for about a month, and now we're making our way to this part of the country. And this is some of the most beautiful country in the United States. So good to be here. Very nice people. We always have a good time up here. And if it looks like I'm singling anybody out and kind of staring at you and it's giving you the heebie-jeebies, I promise I'm not. I see this thick smoke here, and I can't really make out exactly who's there. So if I'm staring blankly into your eyes, it's not to make you feel weird. I'm just trying to make out what's around me here. Well, I'm going to play a rodeo song. And this tune is about a friend of mine that I knew a long time ago. I met years and years ago. And he passed away recently. I hadn't talked to him in about 12 years. Because I didn't know where he was. He was kind of a drifter. a rambler, and he was homeless, and he worked. He was kind of a modern-day hobo, but he would travel all over the United States and just kind of do his thing and do whatever he wanted. But he used to ride bulls, and he was a great guy, real good guy, and he just passed away recently. So I'm going to dedicate this one to him. His name was Clayton Sheldon. This one goes out to you, Clayton. The song is called Clayton Was a Cowboy. Clayton was a cowboy from Branson, Colorado. He never had a drink he didn't like. And every chance that he would get, he'd turn it up full throttle. I guess that's just the way old Clayton liked to live his life. Hey! Well, his mama always told him not to worship any idols. Putting faith in man will almost always let you down. He was driving across the country, he was winning all the titles, breaking hearts along the way and living town to town. But out west of the Rockies, up in Northern California, through the riding and the roping, a young lady caught his eye. She asked him, would you like to dance? And he said, I've got to warn you, I was born with 2 left feet, I can give it my best try. Nothing good will last forever, doesn't mean you shouldn't try. Well, they say it's better late than never. Hell can wait until tomorrow, he's got one more bull to ride. Oh! He pulled into a rodeo somewhere in Oklahoma. The wind was blowing strong, kicked the dust into his eyes. Walked into a field, smelled the flowers, sweet aroma. Said a cowboy's prayer, and then he looked up to the sky. They paired him with an angry bull whose name was El Diablo. Tied the rope down tight, then the gate swung open wide. He bucked him off the side, but his hand just wouldn't let go. Clowns all tried to save him as clowns looked on and cried. Nothing good lasts forever, doesn't mean you shouldn't try. They say it's better late than never. Hell can wait until tomorrow, he's got one more bull to ride. A somber wave of silence swept over the arena as Clayton lay there dying on the cold and dirty ground. 'Cause Clayton was a cowboy from Branson, Colorado. His rambling days are over, this old cowboy's homeward bound. Folks, I think we have time for one more here. We've had such a good time playing for you today. I hope you've enjoyed yourself here. Radio Bristol. What a great crowd of people. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out again, and I'm going to be out there at the merch table. I'd love to talk with you. I'd love to meet some of you and say hello to folks that I might know. And I want to give a big shout out to our merchandise seller extraordinaire outside. That handsome mustache gentleman, his name's Tyler Anderson. Let's make sure we can get him to hear us from inside here. Go ahead and say, hey, Tyler. Oh, he's right there. Hey, Tyler. Well, Tyler will get you set up with whatever you need. He's a great guy, too, if you need somebody to talk to. If you need a friend, he's always there. Folks, you've been so good. Thank you very much. Once again, I want to thank Radio Bristol for having us. Let's have a good time with this last one. of it all. I'm tired of the uproar and all the useless information. And I can't help but hear that highway's call. Sing it if you know it. So now I'm going on. Yeah, those wheels are going. It ain't too late, it's always the right time. Hold on, ain't no sign of slowing. Pack it up and move on down the line. Move it on! Everybody says to go to school or to get a job and build yourself a prison where you'll die. But I refuse to stand in line, baby, just to cut my wings. So on this road, bird was meant to fly. Come on! Now I'm going on, get those wheels are going. It ain't too late, it's always the right time. Hold on, ain't no sign of slowing. Pack it up and move on down the line. Hey, let's bring it on down for him real quick. Folks, I already did it in the beginning, but I think they're so good, I might as well introduce them one more time. On the steel guitar from Bakersfield, California, that is Mr. Caleb Mello. And from El Paso, Texas, on the bass, Eddie B. Solomon. And over here on the backing vocals and the percussion, that is lovely Miss Jody Lyford. And on the guitar from Knoxville, Tennessee, Joey Kokora. Last but not least, back there on the drums from Taylor, Texas, holding it all down, Mr. Chris Shea. And folks, I just need one more thing from you before we go. I need your help singing this last part. And for the folks who've never seen us before, never even heard these songs, that's okay. All you've got to know is the words are just rolling on. Rolling on. That's all you got to say. Can you help me, Bristol? Come on, Bristol. Can you help me? All right, right here. So now I'm rolling. Get those wheels are going. It ain't too late. It's always the right time. Ain't no sign of slowing. Pack it up and move on down the line. One more time, Bristol. And now I'm rolling on. Yeah, those wheels are going. It ain't too late. It's always the right time. Hold on. Ain't no sign of slowing. We'll pack it up and move on down the line. Ready? We'll pack it up and move on down the line. Thank you so much, Bristol, Virginia. We have had such a good time with y'all this evening. My name is Jesse Daniel. I play my kind of country. See you next time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jesse Daniel, y'all, here on Farm and Fun Time. Give it up. For more information, jessedanielmusic.com, and you can check out his latest release, My Kind of Country, live at the Catalyst. Seems like y'all liked it. Yeah, all right. Well, we're really happy to get Jesse here. Happy he's touring through this part of the woods. And we're going to wrap things up. Just give us 1 sec, y'all. Nice. Thanks. Yep. Big build up here. Yeah. I love these smooth transitions. All right, y'all. Big thanks to all the folks listening for Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. Thanks to Jesse Daniel, Compton and Newberry, Jake and Mud Hollow Farms, and our engineer Josh Littleton, our whole Radio Bristol team. Give it up to them. And, of course, help us spread the word by telling a friend how much you love Farm and Fun Time. Next month, as I mentioned before, we're going to be up in Owensboro, Kentucky, doing a special live broadcast at the Bluegrass Hall of Fame for their festival, Romp. Should be a lot of fun. You can watch that online. And also, that's going to be free for all ticket holders, by the way. The show features Peter Rowan Band, as well as the McCrary Sisters, and a few surprises. Then we're back here in July with the great Rodney Crowell, and Trey Hensley and Rob Ikes are going to be opening that show. That's over at the Paramount, paramountbristol.org for tickets. Also, don't forget to check out the Farm and Fun Time Noon Show, made possible by Permatile Concrete Products, hosted by our friends Cody Norris Show. And a big thanks to all of our sponsors, Toyota Bristol, Virginia Tourism, ARC&D Council, the Bristow Hotel for supplying meals for our crew and artists. And we're going to jump into a little fiddle tune to close out the evening. We'll just do the fiddle tune. Thank you for tuning in to Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time, made possible by Eastman Credit Union. Wherever life takes you, ECU is by your side. Chris Trulson, along with Bill and the Bells, want to thank you for tuning in to Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. Thanks so much, y'all. We'll see you again. Make sure to support the artists out here, and we'll see you in 2 months. Thanks, everybody.